This is a step-to-step guide how you guys can build financial discipline easily and implement it into your day-to-day life. Hi, my name is Harry and I teach personal finance because school does not. I'm a 19-year-old business owner and this is exactly how I created financial discipline in order to generate more long-term wealth. The first rule of financial discipline is the 50-30-20 rule. It is quite self-explanatory, but 50% of your paycheck goes towards survival. As silly as it seems, 50% of your paycheck should go towards rents, food and bills. If this is under the 50%, then that is fantastic. The 30% goes into a stocks and shares ISA or any assets you guys have. So a high yield savings account or stocks and shares or real estate or something that generates you guys money. This could be something like dividend pies, anything that you guys like, which beats inflation every year and makes you guys money and will compound in the long term. The final 20% goes towards yourselves, so anything you guys like. If you guys wanted a new phone, a new laptop, a new jumper, you make sure you guys have budgeted this within 20% of your paycheck. No more, and even better if it's less. Obviously, change this depending on yourself. If you're a psycho like myself, it goes slightly differently, and actually I spend about 10% of my paycheck on myself. I have very low living costs because thankfully I'm young and I can live with my parents and they cover my food bills, and about 80% of my income goes into other assets, goes back into the business, goes into my stocks and shares ISA. So you do not have to stick to the 50-20-30 rule, but if you guys want a basic simple formula, you would use this or vary it slightly depending on your guys' living conditions. The second thing you guys can implement to improve your financial discipline is waiting 24 hours before making any impulse purchases. Earlier this month, I desperately wanted this leather jacket and it was a lot of money and I nearly impulse purchased it. It wasn't much, it was about £150, but the rule is you wait 24 hours before you click buy. And actually after the 24 hours, I realized it was just an impulse purchase. I didn't want it as much as I thought I did considering the price, and after the 24 hours, I decided against it. So if you guys desperately want something and it's something new or something that's popped up on your phone, or you've walked by the street and you've seen it in a shop and you're like, wow, I want this. If you guys just wait 24 hours and make sure you guys actually want it that bad, and after the 24 hours, if you still want it, then go ahead and buy it. You're not setting strict rules on your life and you're not restricting yourself to a massive extent. All I ask is you wait 24 hours before you just give away your credit card. So if you guys wait 24 hours and you still want it, go ahead, make the purchase. You're not trying to make your life miserable. But the biggest thing is actually waiting some time so it's not just an impulse purchase. There's a study done that actually the longer you wait, the more that actually lots of people don't end up purchasing the item. It's actually just an impulse purchase. So if you guys wait the 24 hours, you might not even want the product anymore. It also gives you some time to maybe look at second-hand marketplaces or find it at a discount store or something very similar that's maybe not the same brand that you can get a bit cheaper. So if you guys wait 24 hours or as long as you can, just to give yourself the mental time and space to decide if you want to spend that money or not. And you might realize that over the course of maybe 6 months and you haven't bought maybe 3 items you would have, it does save a lot of money in the long term. The third rule of the art of financial discipline is realizing that credit cards are not free. People spend more money on credit cards because if you guys believe it or not, when you guys spend money, if it's cash or a debit card, there's actually a hormone released in your brain which is the same as pain. So there's actually a small receptor which is almost painful when you guys spend money. And when you guys spend money on a credit card, because it's not leaving your account that instant, this is actually reduced. So you end up spending more money more happily on a credit card than you would if it was cash or a debit card. What this means is people sometimes overspend because in their head it's almost free, or they realize they don't have to pay for it straight away. So if you guys realize this and you're mentally conscious that spending money on a credit card is still actually money, as silly as it sounds, and that you guys will still have to pay this in a month's time, otherwise you'll end up having charges or extra money to pay on top of that. So just to realize and be conscious when you're spending money on a credit card, not to overdo it. Don't get a new credit card and think I can suddenly afford a TV. However, saying this, credit cards are an awesome thing to use. They help your money stay in the bank and gain interest for that month extra long, and they also help build up a credit score to help you guys get loans. So do not discard credit cards. They're an awesome tool, but they are a tool to be used wisely so you guys don't end up spending more money. So make sure you guys take this in mind. Use them to build up a great credit score so you guys can get loans with better interest rates, but keep in mind they're not something which makes it that you can spend more money. So those are some things to bear in mind. And the fourth and final thing is checking your guys' direct debits, and I am guilty of this. Recently I looked at my direct debits and I realized I was paying extra per month for Spotify than what I needed to. Sometimes direct debits might be leaving your account without you even realizing it. I realized that I was paying a direct debit every month for my Xbox membership, which I haven't used in about 2 years. So it's a really easy one that can happen without you even realizing it. So make sure you guys go onto your banks, check your direct debits and cancel the ones you do not need, or, which I did with Spotify, is change the direct debits to a cheaper option if you guys realize that you don't need the more expensive option. Sometimes you realize that you might be paying for about 3 direct debits for, Amazon Prime, Netflix, Now TV, and you're like, I do not need 3 platforms to watch an hour of TV every single night. So they're ones that build up every single month without you realizing. Even if you've got 5 direct debits and they're all small amounts, they're all £10 a month, suddenly that's £50 a month that you're spending, which you might not need to be spending at all. So make sure you guys check your direct debits, make sure you're not overspending, and cancel them if you can, or change the plans for either cheaper option. If this video has helped you guys at all, or if it saved you, £5 a month from a tip that you can utilize into your day-to-day life, I'd really appreciate you guys liking the video just to help the algorithm, or subscribing, and it'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for watching and have a great rest of your day.